In 2010, as a small group of sixth form students, we decided to form a charitable group called Hadley Helping Uganda, which would raise money for our Oasis partners in Uganda. Our idea had originated from the earlier project we started in January 2010 for the victims of the Haiti earthquake. Back then we raised just over £500 within the space of a week. As part of our Hadley Helping Uganda project, we were involved in many fundraising activities that spanned over a 1-year period. These fundraisers included a 200-mile bike ride, which was spread over 4 days between 12 cyclists. This helped us to raise our total amount from the various donations made by the public, friends and families. As well as that, we decided to do a giant raffle which was open to our school and the local community. As our top prize, we managed to gain a signed Arsenal t-shirt which we were very proud of. To raise money, we had to work well as a team. Our team would range from a big group of sixth formers to help set up stalls for our cake selling, and even for the dozen or so cyclists who had to train week in and week out to be able to do our final activity. We also had a small group of us who would be able to overlook and manage the projects. Being great friends, this has been somewhat easier to work as a team. The whole sixth form community is a very friendly environment. However, I can definitely say that as a result of the Hadley Helping Uganda project, we have all become closer. We also knew that we had to prepare for the Oasis Uganda birthday bash, where all the children sponsored by Oasis Uganda celebrate their birthdays together. For some of us, this was the first time we had left for mainland Africa, or even on a long-haul trip. As well as this, it was the first time we would witness poverty and the difficulties the Ugandan people face. We knew it would be very different watching it on TV as to seeing it in person.
The Kawempe Community Development Programme, also known as KCDP, supports local families with emphasis on empowerment of girls. Oasis works with the adults in the community to organise profit-generating projects so that the families can support themselves. This includes sewing classes, where the girls are taught how to make clothes so they can sell them or get a job. Another project run by Oasis is the Beads Project, where they make jewellery from recycled paper and then sell it in the local market as well as abroad. The beads are made from strips of colourful paper that is rolled up and glued together. We've had the chance to try making the beads ourselves, and although easy, this task requires a lot of time and patience. It's doubtless that those people work really hard to make money and don't just rely on others to provide it for them. Other livelihoods projects include mushroom growing and candle making. The candles not only benefit the people who make them, but are also useful for the community during the frequent electricity blackouts. They also repel mosquitoes, preventing malaria. Finally, the KCDP provides for education of some of the girls in the community. We've had the opportunity to organise a birthday bash celebration for all of the girls involved in the project. Wrapping over 80 presents, blowing up balloons and running a day filled with activities was demanding, but seeing how much fun the girls had made it all worth it. One thing we should learn from the people in Uganda is to seize our opportunities, appreciate what we've got, and enjoy the little things in life.
On the 7th day of our trip to Uganda, we went to Mzoto in Mbali. Mzoto is a slum community with high unemployment and alcoholism, where very few children attend school and are married of young age. At Mbali, there is the Bathsheba Project, which was established in 2006. The aim of the project is to support the needs of vulnerable girls and provide them with knowledge of life and teach them how to live healthy lives.
We do lots of training in the community with, we have what we call community health providers, and with the 25 community members who've been trained by the district. And they move in the sub-county here, a big wide area, and teach basic health education. So things like boiling water and having a mosquito net and all those kind of things. One of the things they teach is putting up these tip taps. It's basically there's water in the thing and you put it down like that and you wash your hands.
That's clever, isn't it?
Like that. So it keeps your hands clean rather than washing your hands and then turning off a dirty tap, which everyone else has used, or using water from a stream or whatever. You can get fairly clean water, put it in there. So this is a demonstration here at the project, but then the people in the community have also put their own up.
They teach the girls basic literacy and numeracy skills and do home visits to the girls and their families. They also get the girls' families involved in the programs where they teach them parenting skills and HIV awareness. They teach local women of Mbali how to make handicrafts so they can make some earnings by selling them. The Bathsheba project also involves a garden in which they teach local families how to grow local fruit and veg effectively. The project also includes health classes and education on the importance of clean water.
And then the other thing is the drying rack, there where the saucepans and things are drying. We also teach people to use those. That's quite elaborate. People can
Make what
make
they will with
what
they've
they've got.
Yeah.
But it keeps the things off the ground where they can get dirty, or especially where people, sometimes the latrines are near to the homes just because of space. So when it rains, the waste can get mixed up all over the place, and if you've got plates and saucepans on the floor, then you're going to get some problems. So yeah, it's just basic health education like that, just what practical things which people can do.
They also take care of the local boys who form a football club, which they do once a week, and part of the money raised from our cycling event has been used to buy them kit for the whole team and an organised football boots collection in our schools. We played a football match with a few of the boys and won with great difficulty.
One of the challenges here, and Jocelyn may be able to input this as well, is people's mindset. And it's a mindset which has been perpetuated by people like us, I'm afraid, over the years, who have come with that mentality of just giving money or just giving things. Because you see a need and you're compelled to give something. But actually people think, well, the white people have come, or the people from the West have come, the rich people have come, whatever, and just sit there with their hands out. What have you come to give us? Because that's been the history. So when we first began here, it was really hard to get people who were interested in coming to be involved as beneficiaries, because we weren't giving them anything. So we were saying, what's the point of us coming? But we look at in terms now of giving in terms of knowledge and training and support, but really trying to help people to help themselves. So there's a big need within this sub-county for a secondary school. The sub-county has around 19,000 people, and there's only 3 secondary schools covering the whole of the sub-county. And the standard of education within those schools is limited due to resources and the own educational levels of the teachers. So to bring in a school or an academy of international standards would really help support that need for education for children in this area.